yellow. So I am here to do a Halloween FSX. So I am here to do a Halloween look, SFX look. And this just randomly came to my head while I was at work. So I wanted to do it today while it's still fresh in my mind. And so I don't lose momentum. And so I don't forget about it. So yeah. Also check out the Sally shirt. It's so cute. It fits really well. Got this at Hot Topic. But anyway. So let's get started. No need to dilly-dally. Let's do this. I really be sitting at work thinking about other things I could be doing. Seriously, that's what I do at work. So let's do this. Alright, so I went ahead and put in my sclera lens. It's the 22mm lens. It's the biggest one. And it gives me that blackout effect that I like. And I'm just kind of touching up my makeup from the day because I was at work all day and I'm still wearing the makeup from the day. I just needed to last a couple more hours till I finish this look. And I didn't feel like doing a full face of makeup all over again, just to wipe half of it off. Anyway, these are roaches I got from Kroger. They were like around $4 or $5. And I don't know, I just picked them up on a whim and figured I could use them for something. And this came to me. So I wiped off my eyebrow on the right side of my face because I'm going to cover it. And I needed to protect it as well. So I'm just scraping out what I can from my Scar Wax container because as you can see, it's pretty much empty. And I haven't re-upped yet. I'm actually just gonna make my own. This lasted me for a while, like a couple of years or so, and it was only like $32 or so. But I can also just make my own, and I'll do a video on that, on how to do it. So now I'm just adding glue to my eyebrow, and this is like the first step in protecting my eyebrow. Because I don't think the whole no eyebrow look is gonna look good on me. Anyway, I powdered my eyebrow after using a glue stick, and now I'm just adding some makeup to kind of conceal it as best I can. I have pretty thick eyebrows, so yeah, they're also pretty curly, so you know, it is what it is. And I attempted to use my spirit gum, which is really good at holding objects and things onto my skin, but I couldn't get the bottle open. It was a brand new bottle, got it a while ago. But I never opened it, so it kind of sealed itself shut. So I opted for my Prozaid, which isn't as great at holding as a spirit gum. It's like a step above Elmer's glue, kind of. But, I mean, it worked for now. And I got that bottle a while ago as well. I think I got that bottle long before I got the spirit gum. And then it just didn't do what I needed it to do. So I went for the spirit gum. That's why I still kind of have a full bottle of Prozaid because I don't really use it. But anyway, as you can see, I'm putting the Scar Wax on top of the Prozaid. And I kind of had to hold it for a little while till it got pretty tacky to hold the Scar Wax in place. And now I'm just smoothing out the wax as best I can while also holding a little bit of it so it doesn't come completely off. And as you can see, I'm just smoothing out the outer edge of it because I want still like a texture on the inside and also dimension. I didn't want it all to be flat on my skin. I still wanted that added dimension to it to look kind of like a hole or something in my face. And I'm using petroleum jelly to smooth it out further on the outer edges. To make it look like it's melted into my skin and pretty seamless, and that is my skin. So now I'm using some black water-based paint around my eye to give it that blackout look. And I noticed that the black water-based paint is a lot darker than the oil-based or the cream-based paint. So I usually opt for the water base when I need something to be like really, really dark. And this is the palette I'm using. It's the Miron color palette, base palette. And next I'm just using some eyeliner to further darken it around my eye. And this is liquid latex. I only use this with disposable sponges because it will ruin anything else it touches when it dries. So be very, very careful, especially if this stuff gets onto fabric or your brushes when it's wet and then it dries. Is done for. That's say bye-bye to that brush and those clothes. I spilled some years ago on my carpet. It's still there, not going anywhere. I gotta change my carpet. But yeah, I learned my lesson. So yeah, be careful. So anyway, I'm just adding tissue and then adding more of the latex. I'm just kind of doing layers to build it up and mostly focusing on the inner part of the eye or of the scar wax to build up that dimension to further make it look like a hole in my face. Because what's Halloween without a hole in your face? So next I'm using this cream palette from Wet n Wild. I got this years ago around Halloween from Walmart. I honestly thought it was makeup at first until I got home and realized it was cream paint. So anyway, I'm going in with the red and just patting that around the black to make it look like irritation. And then I'm going in with some green to make it further look like infection. And then after the latex and tissue dried, I'm going in with some black and tapping that on. Again, make sure that it's actually dry because you don't want to ruin your brushes. And when it's dry, it'll look yellowish as opposed to white when that latex is dry. So I'm just tapping that around, not really trying to cover the entire thing in black, but just adding some black elements to it. And then going in with some of that green again. And next I'm covering the scar wax on the outer edges with some makeup, the same makeup I'm wearing on my face. So it can further look like my skin, but just raised a little bit. But the point of scar wax is so that it blends in with your skin and it just looks like skin. So you want to either get scar wax that is your skin color, or you want to cover it with foundation that is your skin tone. And that's another reason why I'm just gonna make my own, because it's a little hard to find one that matches me. So I'm going in with the Graftobian blood paste, and I'm just tapping that onto the latex and tissue. Again, doing it kind of sparsely, just to give it a little bit of a bloody effect without covering all the paint that we did. And then I'm going in with this Miron coagulated blood gel, which is amazing. I got this like maybe last year, and this is the first time I'm using it. I just been too busy. But anyway, I love this stuff. It's so realistic, it's so sticky, and it's like the right color, the right texture, everything. So I really love this stuff, and like a little bit goes a long way, seriously. So this will last a very long time. And also I bought it on a whim, so yeah, really glad I got it. I knew it would come in handy. And also, if you want more of like a gory look, you can leave more pieces of like tissue hanging off, covered in latex or whatever. You can leave more pieces hanging off, and it will look more gory and just, give a pretty nice effect as well. It'll look like skin. So next, I'm trying to find a good position for these bugs. They were a little bigger than I thought on my face. I didn't think they would be that big on my face. I don't know why. But anyway, I was trying to figure out where I wanted to put them exactly. And I finally got some help opening my spirit gum. So yeah, because that Prose was not working for those bugs. I tried it. And the spirit gum kind of works, but I wanted it to be a little more sturdy, a little more secure. So I added some tissue with latex covered tissue onto my face. Let that get a little tacky, and then I added the bug with the spirit gum still on it and added that to my face, and that was a lot more secure. It wasn't going anywhere after that. I should have done the next one on my neck. I should have done that last because I was moving around a lot and it kept coming loose because it wasn't dry and I was moving around a lot. So yeah, I should have done that last. But anyway, I'm going in with some eye makeup for my other eye while everything else dries. And I'm using one of my favorite palettes, which I've had for so long, and this is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I think that's what it says. Love this palette. Whenever I travel, I think that's usually the one I bring, or either the Anastasia. But yeah. And the green was a Wet n Wild's cream pencil I got a few years ago as well from Walmart. Again, during Halloween as well. They were selling those. Really nice. So add a little bit of blush so I can make it look like I'm a little put together and not so tired. And smoking out that bottom line. And I'm going in with the crayon case box of crayons, using the black in there because it's the blackest eyeshadow I have right now, and it's a really good eyeshadow palette actually. So I decided to cut one of the bugs in half and added that to my eye using the same technique I did for the bigger bugs, and it worked a lot better with the smaller one. Well, with the bug cut in half, it worked a lot quicker with drying and everything and holding it up. So yeah. And I did the same thing for above my eye. I wanted to do the back part of the bug for a little bit of a difference, but the back part was too long and it was like covering my eye, so I just did another head above my eye. And it's hanging down now, but I'm gonna reposition it. Anyway, I added more of the blood gel around the bug coming out of my eyeball. And just kind of put it all over. Just be very, very careful that you don't get this in your eye, because that would suck. And just tapping in a little bit more red paint. And there you have it. I repositioned the bug above my eye to look up more so you can properly see everything. And I kind of dimmed the lights to give it a better effect, a little darker effect, darker mood. Anyway, that is it. I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on my socials, especially Instagram, because I post a lot more on there than I can on here. Anyway, let me know what you're going to be for Halloween and if you're going to give this a try. This is a great last minute Halloween costume look. Definitely going to freak out some kids. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Thanks and happy Halloween.